Not really. I mean, it's my mom's birthday. That's the biggest thing for me. You know, like I always say, I'm a selfless guy, so I'm really there to enjoy the birthday. And once I get drafted, then we'll share a moment then. Right now, I'm just, happy-go-lucky, just happy to be here.
Did you get her a gift of any sort, or is this the gift?
Oh yeah, I got her plenty of gifts.
What are some positives you're hearing back from, or you heard back from NFL teams?
I mean, it's all been positive. Even from Trent Dilfer's a guy who I've worked with, Coach Mooch, John Gruden. All those guys have positive things to say. Obviously, at this point in my career, there's a lot of work to be done as far as development. But I mean, that's for everyone. So, but with what I've done in college, which is pretty much put behind me, teams really like it, and I think I can excel at the next level.
As a high school senior, did Chip Kelly offer you?
Yes.
Yeah, and how deep did you go in discussions with Oregon?
Well, he visited my high school 2 or 3 times, but I mean, Eugene, Oregon is miles away from
so DJ Manuel said.
So, I just didn't want to go that far.
Mr. Smith, how would you say the air raid has prepared you for the National Football League?
Well, the different passing concepts, different route combinations, allowing me to have freedom to change plays at the line of scrimmage and call plays, and dealing with the run game as well as the pass game. So overall, just giving me complete control of the offense as well as throwing a number of route combinations versus various defenses.
Do you know where you rank in terms of total yardage of any of the NFL draft quarterbacks over the past? You're over Cam Newton?
Cam played 1 year.
Yeah. You're over Andrew Luck by just a little bit in terms of career yardage. In fact, you're number 1. Has anyone told you that?
No.
Yeah, you're number 1. Just keep that in mind.
Thank you. The team I'm on, get my hands on the playbook, start preparing with my wideouts, and do all the things that I got accustomed to doing at West Virginia.
Thanks, Geno.
Geno, you seem destined to be here last year at the Heisman candidate. What would it mean to you personally, professionally, to be here representing the city of New York as a New York Jet?
Personally, if I'm here as a Jet, then I'm going to come in with the mentality to win games, to win Super Bowls, to get that franchise to the playoffs, and to always lead my team and be a model citizen. That's the only thing I can do is continue to be myself and just work as hard as I can to get better daily. Honestly, I'm just happy to be here and ready for whatever team drafts.
Worry at all about the so-called green room tonight?
No. Some of the best of sat in that green room. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady wasn't invited to the green room, so it's not that big of a deal.
Geno, anyone in New York first, just grab the ball for a second. Let me just grab one quick shot. Hold the ball up to me, and it fell. That's it. We're good. Thank you, buddy.
Spent some time with you. What did you come away with? What was your impression of the operation?
They have a great operation. Really like the facilities, one of the newer, more modern facilities. But Rex and Coach Lee, Coach Morningway, all those guys are great guys. Enjoyed the time spent with them. We talked a lot of ball. I was able to get some work in the playbook and just be able to regurgitate it and see how much of it I could process and spit back to them. So overall, did a good job. They were very impressed, and we'll see what happens in draft.
Is that a pretty normal thing where they show you plays, they draw things up, and then they ask you to kind of fire it back?
Yeah, that's pretty much what they do with all quarterbacks. It's kind of, they want to see how much you know. They want to see, how well were you coached. What did you do in your offense? What were you allowed to do? Because there's a number of things that you'll be asked to do on this level. So, the thing I tried to do always in college is prepare myself for that. And, whether or not I did a good job is up to the coaches and the GMs.
What did this help? The biggest adjustments going to be in terms of college and pro? What do you see the biggest adjustments in the game?
Speed of the game, obviously. But I think the biggest adjustment for me will be, figuring out which system I'll be in because, I'm going to be able to play in, a different variety of systems. But just figuring out my niche in that offense and figuring out ways to get my team, move the chains and get touchdowns.
Through this whole process, you had kind of rolled with the criticism. Yesterday, you put a tweet out to the haters. What was it that kind of motivated you to finally fire a little back here?
You know what, man? I think it was just, I just went with it. I mean, it wasn't anything in particular. I just went with it.
Just the fact that maybe you were close to it and finally to the point where you can get your answer?
Yeah, I mean, not even that. I just wanted to put that out there and let them know that, all the doubt and all that stuff, yeah, I've heard it. Some true, some untrue, but we'll see once I get drafted and go into the NFL.
Geno, what about
the way you played in the Pinstripe Bowl. Some people have been talking about that and the bad weather and how that would affect maybe a Northeast team.
That's one game. I've played, I've started how many games in my career? I don't even know. 3 years. Played in terrible conditions. I played in West Virginia. So, that's just one game, and I didn't even play. I don't think I played particularly bad. We just didn't win that game, but overall, just got to get better, and that's something that I've always done. So I don't have a problem with it.
And how much attention have the Jets been paying to you?
I mean, they brought me in, did the normal process deal, and we'll see what happens on draft.
What was your experience like with the Eagles?
It was a good experience. Coach Shermer actually took me to Pat's and Geno's steak, so I got a chance to take a picture.
You got both?
No, I didn't eat it, but I don't eat that stuff like that. But I took a picture in front of it, so that was cool.
But the football side of it.
The football side was good. Met with the staff, just met with Chip, met with all those guys, and had talks about the offense, and similar to what I did with the Jets. It's just kind of feeling out the process.
A lot of people say that this quarterback class isn't as great as last year's. Do you think that bothers you, or you don't even pay attention to it?
It doesn't bother me, but I want to obviously go prove them wrong. I don't think I'm any less than anyone else. So obviously Russell, Archie, and Andrew did a great job of setting the ball high for us, but we've got to come and respond. And I think we've got really good guys in this class. Matt could have left last year and been a top pick, and EJ is a great quarterback. Tyler Wilson, 2-3-year starter who's done great things at Arkansas. Even my boy, I just said Matt, right? Even my boy,
EJ.
Ryan Nassib. I squared off against him 3 times, couldn't beat him once. So, all those guys have great qualities, and I look forward to seeing how their careers blossom in the NFL.